and we'll get in. We'll say, oh no, we are live, and we have, God only knows. Why am I getting adverts anyway? Hello everybody and welcome back. To the FTB Ultimate Reloaded server with me, Sid, and I've done a little bit of work since we last streamed and last did episode on the server. I've now got the saw and the drill. Both of those actually require a bit of a charge, so we'll put those on. This is not had I came on earlier and I learnt an important thing. An importantly important thing. I left this running to charge up, and there's 2 million RF in there, which is great because that thing will do its work. But I left it on, and consequently, the MFE was completely bloody empty when I came on. Now I have been kind of jumping on and off anyway, just processing up my ores. So I've got a good selection of metal now. And I've still got a little bit of copper to process. We'll run that through. In terms of storage, I've gone, well, let me show you a little bit around. So at the moment we've got that. I've extended the brickwork out, the block work out there. We've got a rather nice little frontage. That's going to continue onto a second floor somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, because I haven't left myself anywhere to put any stairs. But minor problem. Obviously under the floor is the other water mills, which are charging this wee beastie, and should we need to give it a boost, we can also go from the generator. In terms of, we've got little wind, these are just, they're purely decorative, do nothing. Around this side we've got the bed for sleeping, and this is where I can, before I go to bed, I can put me armour on there and take it off again, because no one sleeps in their armour, you know, that's crazy talk. In terms of storage, we've gone with the item barrels from Yabba for the bulk items. I've got some more space over there for some. It's possible that we may have to take some of these out for the stairs to go up to the next level. I haven't really figured that one through. Or I could come from this side, I suppose. We could kind of spin around on ourselves and go through here. Although how we'd light this bit, I don't know. Thor karate or Thor. I think Thor sounds better. Yeah, so ingots, dust and things. We are back up. We've recovered from the great wrench incident of last week, and we've now got 13 diamonds. We've got unprocessed doors and dusts in there, not really in any desperate rush to do those. Kit, miscellaneous, B, that was going to be plural. Hi folks, hi Pure, and hi, is that going to be a Nelly or, I have no idea, Neelam. I'm probably mispronouncing terribly. Mob drops. Saplings and plants, wooden items, obviously bulk storage, other blocks, food, technical stuff. Evening. I haven't really played much since it came out. I'm not a big vanilla player, so consequently, yeah, not played a huge amount. I'll be interested to see when they get the version out. I'll be more interested when Forge comes out. Nell Ian. Tonight's vodka, I'm off the rum. I need to empty a vodka. I've got this rather nice aluminium vodka bottle with some citrus vodka in it. It's quite cheap stuff. And my ambition is to empty it and turn it into my sports bottle, but leaving all the vodka branding and labelling on it, so when I'm sat there with my water bottle drinking water. No, it's just some cheap stuff from Egypt. I couldn't even tell you who it was now. But it's an aluminium bottle. It's really quite something. So anyway, we've upgraded the steel chainsaw, steel drill. I would like to start looking at our armor, because this has taken a bit of a beating, and our weapons, because whilst the ruby sword is lovely, a nano saber would probably be potentially more fun. However, let me have a look at the nano armor. So nano suit body armor needs energy crystals. They're easy enough. Really? Is it night time yet? No. Okay. And carbon plate. Carbon plate is made with raw carbon mesh, which is made with raw carbon fibre, which is made with pulverised coal, and that is made in a compressor. So we probably want a compressor, that's the thing. The same with the helmet and the leggings and the boots and the sabre. Well, that went south very quickly, didn't it? Must be getting on to night time now. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. There we go. Better. Can't be done with all that rainy rain noise. So nano saber, what have we got for that one? Lapid. Ooh, expensive. And that's going to require advanced stuff, but that's fine. What's this advanced electric jetpack? Advanced. Oh, hello, jetpack. Fun stuff. Let's not worry about that one right now. Let's worry about just getting the nano stuff done. And it holds 1,000,000 EU, which should we be aiming for power first? Because charging it up is going to be a pain, because we've only got 600,000 EU, and these are 1,000,000 EU each, which means I need 4,000,000 EU, and that then is 3,000,000. Maybe I'm being over. I mean, the nano saber would be interesting. Well, yeah, because that would be elite equipment. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether we should start looking at maybe some other power options. I don't want to use thermal, because I've done thermal for everything. Now, we did go out and get all of the things we needed for those. Yep, yeah, they can. They're good. So I was in Egypt the year when they had snow on the pyramids. First time in something like 88 years that they'd never seen snow in Egypt, and it landed on the pyramids. I think it was 4 generations of Egyptians had never seen snow outside of television. What shall we go with? So, just thinking, and I've got an itchy nose. Don't mind me, just while I itch. Right. So several options. One is, see, I wanted to use a pump, but unfortunately, the pack has disabled the Buildcraft pump because it's not very good for performance. I mean, no, it's not very good performance. It's Buildcraft, for crying out loud. But the alternative is the pump from Industrial Craft, which is not very good. Or the Industrial Foregoings pump, which I believe is a bit better. However, we need plastic for that. Plastic we get by cooking rubber, so that's not a problem. And it requires RF. Let's have a look at Industrial. Resourceful furnace. Is there any generators in Industrial Foregoings? I can't remember, you know. Lava fabricator's not what we want. just trying to think what the best way to handle this is. So there's got to be some kind of what we got going. Oh, yeah, industrial, of course, industrial craft. I'm wondering why I'm seeing other things, and it was confusing me for a second. Let's have a look at thermal a second. See, in thermal we have got a magmatic dynamo, which requires hot fluids. Is it? I need to double check something. Magmatic dynamo is place blah 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 is just fueled by lava. I think we're going to have to mix and match a little bit here. So what have we got there? Invar, iron, blah blah blah, silver. So if I wanted to use, let's start off with the pump, shall we? And then go where we're going, wherever that may lead us. So I need a machine frame. That's a tin gear, iron and glass. So I've got sticks. Tin gear. Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that. What am I doing? I'll get myself confused. Eventually I'll settle in. I'll get there eventually. Now tin is fortunately not a major issue. We have got several stacks thanks to the nether. The nether has been my saviour in resource gathering, especially for tin. So that with 4 iron and 4 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we had hail the other week in the UK. Quite heavy hail. Damn it! Right, I'm out of thing. There's a whole load of sand over here, so I'll go and grab some of that. Don't you just love early doors when you're first starting out in a pack, or even just a few weeks into a pack, and you're still at the point where you're kind of going, I need sand, or I need glass. And, still, I only have to carry 2 tools now, so that's handy. Won't go with the mining laser. I always struggle getting the mining laser to change modes, and this pack is certainly no different. I think there might be a spider under us somewhere. down there, perhaps over that way. Hang on. Interesting. I like the way the map changes to go. Well, it's possibly a bit cheaty, but I still like it. So there's definitely something going over that way. But let's deal with what we're doing. Let's get these this stuff going. And num num num. Right, I need. Do I need sand for anything specific? Concretes, coke oven, bricks. Let's just cook the lot. Yeah, I'm not a big. The mining laser used to be very good. I found the mode changing, but that's partly due to the number of key bindings we now have in modded Minecraft. But it's just not a thing. I actually quite like this drill. It's not bad at all. Right. So that. I'm fairly certain I'm going to have done that wrong. I have, of course. Oh, I could have just. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Never really bothered with these, so this is a mod. The things. Right, where are we? We've got you. Gold gear, so another gear. Give me some more gear. And we'll get that going up to there, and then we'll grab a little bit of gold, which I'm not quite so shy on as well. And we'll get a little bit of that going in there, and that's that bit done. Plastic, I need to do 4 of those. Not enough, that's enough glass for now. I'm going to put some sand over here, because I think that's going to be something well at some point we'll have a whole load of, so you know how these things go. And we need another bucket. 1, 2, 3. And we need a bucket of lava, a bucket of water, and a bucket of nothing. Lava. Map. A little bit back where I was originally. I noticed it actually shows you a little trail, like a breadcrumb trail of where you've been as well, which I thought was quite a cool little feature. Never really noticed it before, but there you go. Right, so if I can get myself under here, I might be able to get a feel for where that lava's over that way. Feel like I should be on top of it. Maybe it's just easier to go back to where I know. Because I'm not finding that lava. It's probably a bit down from us. Suppose I better sleep quickly, and then we'll head over and see about some lava. Of course, don't forget, always take your armour off before you go to bed. You'll get sores if you don't. You'll chafe. Boom. Trust me, I don't intend to do that every time. That's I have absolutely no intention of making that a thing. It's just there for comedic value, of dubious comedic value, admittedly, but comedic value nonetheless. Yeah, that's a thought. While we're heading over that way, I'm going to... how much damage does the chainsaw do? 9. Wow. Very slow at... The faster the attack is, the... there's an easy way of finding out, isn't there? If we go and stick a hoe in there, what's the attack speed on a hoe? 3, yeah. So the faster, the better. So it's 9, but it's the same as an axe, isn't it? I don't know why I'm even asking the question. I kind of sat there and realised the answer to my own question as I issued it. Sure, we'll just go and grab that. Hello. Thank you. It's nearly walked into him. Oh dear. Right, let's see about, do I want to very quickly, well, right, so first things first, that can go away, that will not go away because it's already in there, that and that can go away into there, bring you out, that's good. We can now make ourselves I need to do a tree tap, which is nice, and then we can pop you away. Yeah, it's a bit weird, this craft. That little crafting bench is a bit of an odd one. I mean, in some ways I quite like it because it's balanced. It's got that awkwardness about it, which makes it, well, for want of a better word, reasonably balanced. But there's a little bit of me that finds it very irritating as well, probably because it's balanced. It is a peculiar thing that people dislike things when they are more balanced, and which is why I think partially this pack is certainly some of the mods in this pack are less than popular now, is that they are balanced. Right, get rid of that. Let's go and find that blob of lava. Oh, hello. Don't remember that being there. Yeah, we need one of them. And let us, it should be just about there. Mine, thank you. Lengths you go to find some lava. I mean, there's an entire nether full of it, but that's what we're going to exploit anyway, so it's not a problem. And I know part of this is going to seem weird because I'm going to use a thermal dynamics engine to power the pump to get the lava, which I will not then use in the actual main power generation. And I know that's going to seem weird, but that is just the way it is. You'll see what my mind has come up with eventually. Need to think about that second floor as well. Because oh, hello. And yeah. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Anyway, I've got a very good weekend because of course it's Bank Holiday Monday for us in the UK, so that means we're off on Monday, so I don't have to get up for work tomorrow, which is nice. While I'm thinking about it, let's do that so I don't make that mistake again. Okay, I think we should be now good for the pump. Oop, got vodka on my keyboard. Let me just very carefully wipe that off. Make the pump. And there you go. Lovely. Give me them 2 buckets back and we'll call it quits. So then we need a magmatic dynamo. Magmatic dynamo is Invar and an Invar gear, which is stone and Invar. So how much Invar do I actually need? 6 Invar. Got 2 Invar. We make 2 to 1. No, it was 2 iron, so 2 iron to 1 nickel. That's right, wasn't it? Recipe on that. Oh, damn it. Give me the recipe on that. 2 to 1 makes 3, so I need another 2 and another 1. Let's just use the macerator and the pulverizer because they're both can be running. Cooking for blockheads, I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think it was. There's not really the food variation to make having cooking for blockheads worthwhile. I know which is quicker. 2 of them, 1 of them will give me 3 of them, which will cook. And those. And herein actually, that is a perfect example of why industrial craft is probably less popular than thermal. Is that the pulverizer out of the box is faster than the macerator. Which is kind of sad in a way, because you know this is IC2 is probably one of the granddaddies of all the mods. You know, it set the bar. However, No. Why am I typing? I'm not typing right. I want a magmatic dynamo, so I need some silver and 3 redstone and 2 iron. It's interesting. How the hell did I get that? And 2 iron. Lovely. Sure. That should give me a transmission coil. We take that, and that. Gives me that. Leaves me with a couple of spare ingots of that. Now here's I suppose we can just use a bucket, can't we, in the first instance? So then we need to think about ducts, and we need a fluid duct that can buildcraft. I mean, if you think my original exposure to modded Minecraft would have been the Yogscast series, the Jaffa Factory series. That's probably where I first started out. So Invar and lead. We need the fluid duct, and it needs to be hardened fluid duct to cope with the temperature, so that is the right one. And then we probably want a servo, and I don't think it needs to be particularly fast, so that is 50%, that is 75% for the Invar, and that is the Electrum one, which goes 100%. Might as well go there. I think I've got a couple of Electrum ingots. I have. Redstone, iron nuggets, redstone, and glass. I honestly don't think I ever watched it, and that doesn't belong in there. That goes up there. Still learning my sorting system. That, no, that, and that. Yeah, that works. Right. So that's a start. I'm going to grab a couple of stacks of cobblestone. I'm going to drop off the mob drops, and we're going to head into, well, we'll sleep and then we'll head to the nether. And then we're going to get this down and work out a place where we can actually start pumping lava from the nether, or at least start the process. We've still got stuff to do yet. This has changed a bit, by the way. I noticed, I'm not sure whether it's this one, there's so many different routes out of this area now. We need to get down to the lava layer, and I don't want to do it over there. So where is that? There. Somewhere over here is the start of what is the start of a nether hub. Yeah, eternal. I'm guessing this is eternal. I think this is Eternal Dragon has been on at this one. Still looking very fancy. Whenever I hear a gas, though, I crap myself because I'm always worried that I'm going to blow up their stuff. So yeah, so we still need to find our way down. That takes you to the portal, but I don't think this is where I want to. Yeah, the portal's just round here, I think. No, there. But it's too. Oh, you've moved your portal. Okay. I don't remember Skyden, to be honest. So I'm trying to think what Tech It would have been my first modded things. Yeah, Mentat was is an odd one, an odd character. I still need to find a way down. I'm going to go the other way to sort myself out. Again, I've known of Mentat for a long time, and but there's an element of inconsistency there. Oh, you know this. I'm not worried about you. You're silver. If it was tin, I would have had it. So, what we need to do is we need to get down there, and I don't think we may be able to do it. We may be able to do it from over here. I don't know. I'm very oh, hello. We may not be able to do it from over here. Maybe we need to head over this way and down. Actually, no. Let's try from here. And I'll try and keep my eye on chat as well, but I'm conscious of the fact that that can happen at any stage, and I've probably just lost some quartz for that, but I'll live. At least we're staring down, so you know that's always a bonus, isn't it? Why is that going down like that? I don't know. Old school again, and I see you over there, sir. I don't know whether I can quite get you. No, probably not. Hup. Where's he gone? Think he's got out of sight, which is fine. I also do suspect that there is a certain element of patronising-ness necessary for the kind of show and tell environment we all call Let's Play. You know, we are all... Hello. I can't see him. Where is he? I don't like it when I can't see him. I know he's down there. Still want to be down there, but if I carry on going down, then at least we're out of sight of the noisy gas boy down there as well. And we'll keep on going down until we get to where we want to be. You never know, we might find some good. I mean, this is only nether coal, which is not still handy. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't mind having a bit of nether coal as I'm going, but I think I prefer a nether diamond. What, 2 ghasts? Could be. They pass out of render distance before they hang on, I wanted that and that. I don't know why I replaced that, because I'm just going to have to break it again. And I'm going to have that while I'm here, because, you know, it'd be wrong not to. Not so worried about the nickel, but we'll take it again for the same reasons. Now, if I go out, let me have a quick peek out here. What do you reckon, about another 6 or 7 blocks should do us? This drill actually does go down quite rapidly. I never really noticed how rapidly it discharges when you... Because last time the first time I used it was I was picking up the nether ores, so... Not a major issue. We'll get down and we'll try from this angle. If you wonder, by the way, if you ever wonder why I do this little block here, it's just so if I do break through to lava. That looks pretty good. I think we probably just need to come down here a bit, and that should just about do. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Yeah, right. Yeah, purple meant that same person. How much paranoia do I want to indulge in? How about I think I'm just going to park myself on some kind of Pigman highway or something. I want to come right down to lava level. Not too worried once I'm onto cobble, because although there is a angry baby out there. They can't blow me up at least, which is always a good thing. I can hear you. I just wish I could see you, or maybe I don't. But what I do want is to make sure we've got a. It's not paranoid if falling into lava can kill you. I think that should be far enough out, actually. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So let's just get this down. And then I'll just expand this platform out a wee bit. I'm so glad there's no mobs in this that are lava based mobs. That would be... You stay well away from me, matey. Alright, we'll do that, I think. Oh. Just give ourselves a little bit of a shield around the place, I think. A little bit. I have no idea if I've got enough cobble with me either, but if it gives me a feeling of safety, then I'll accept it. All right, yeah, we should be good. And then, yeah, I don't think we need to be any higher than... Oh well. You know what I should do though? I should get this thing down immediately, because that way I can't fall into the lava, because that would be embarrassing. Right, I feel somewhat safer. I hadn't. So we're going to power you from the side here, and we're going to have you come from there into that, and that will be always on. And that needs a couple of buckets of lava, and now it's full. And this will start filling up eventually till it's got 32 buckets worth in it. Again, this would be the obvious way to power this thing, and but obviously we're going to wait for it to power up. However, I don't want to use thermal. I want to play around with industrial craft. So we're going to leave that there, pumping lava. And we're going to go back to the overworld and get ourselves. I think we'll do. I was going to do the canning here, but I think I'll do it in the overworld. We'll pipe the lava back. That's probably a better option. For one, I don't have to worry about something push me off into the lava, which, believe me, is an advantage. You know what? I suspect I'm going to end up with quite a lot of netherrack. So let us do that. While we're at it, nether iron ore. We'll process those through. That can go in and that can go in there. That goes in there, and we'll cook you in there. Don't think we can use it. Well, sticky dynamite and a few minor things. Right. Oh, let's just grab whatever. I really should get an enchanting room done. That should be something I consider getting sooner rather than later, and I'll just recharge that while we're here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need pearls, don't I? That's the bit I'm missing. Yeah. Ender chest is not ender tank. Couple of obsidian, wool, and the pearls, and that's the bit we need. And I don't think there's any sneaky way to get it unless I can get that one, but I know I've not got enough of the transmutation stone. I've only got 3. I think I'm going to have to go and kill an enderman. That could be entertaining. Yes, I believe they are. So yeah, just copper upgrade kits. But again, I'm kind of avoiding doing all the thermal. Thermal I've done so many times. I would like to just use predominantly IC and move on. I can't believe I've not got any damned ender pearls. How do I want to play this? Well, I think the obvious trick is to find somewhere suitable to sit and then wait through the night where we're relatively safe, and we can make ourselves safe should the situation demand it. I'm not going to get up there easily. Midday, so we got time. We got time to work on a enderman killing hide. Just not entirely sure what the best way to tackle this will be. Well, actually, no, I do. I have got an idea on the best way to tackle this. Right, let me just come up. here. How do you get in there? Oh man. Yeah, so how best to tackle the problem of Endermans? Ideally you want a good view where you can aggro them when they spawn. And it occurs to me that we kind of have a setup here where if I were to refill this back and maybe you know what, I've not brought any timber with me and here I am only with the chainsaw to my name. What am I going to do? Let's get a Lewis and lovely. Right, so if we were to come across here and have a bit of a crafting bench moment there, stick a little bit of that in there, grab a couple of bits of that, do some of that, make some of that, and do some of that. Is that going to work? Stand up here. They can't get, well, they won't be able to get to me in a moment because I'll put the, not that, we'll put that there. Just grab those. Stick a torch there. So we can stand here, we can aggro them, they'll come over and either stand in there or... Am I overthinking this? Am I just better off to go around and kick 9 bells of snot out of an Enderman whenever I see one? I don't know. I don't know the answer. However, I do know that we want to make it so they cannot just grab a little bit of this. Yeah, these drills and stuff are actually pretty good. I'm liking them, but then again, I've always been a sucker for tools that last forever. Right, so if we can not sleep tonight, that would be great. That'll do. You know, if one of them wants to teleport in here, that's fine, because I can still kill them at my leisure. So now all we've got to do is wait for night time. And get a couple of ender pearls. Which, yeah, that's a relatively straightforward job, isn't it? He says. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that dungeon right now. Why is it taking so long? We're getting up there now. Okay, so that'll do us. It'll do it. It'll do as an impromptu Enderman baiting trap anyway. Oh man. Whew. A beehive, was that? I don't recall there being a beehive in that great oak that I chopped down, but obviously there was. I'm going to play it a little bit safer as well there. Come on, Enderman. We'd like you to come and play, please, if you don't mind. Oh dear. So yeah, we're trying to think what have I done this week. So I've ended Mage. That is ending this week, coming up, the Mage Renaissance. The glitches got just a little bit too much. So I basically decided that enough is enough, you know, and it was time to move on and try something else. And I picked something else, so you'll find out what that is shortly. Come on, right, Enderman, spawn. Enderman, activate. This is why I prefer the little mountain with the mushroom that you can hide under, but that's a much more intensive job to actually try and build. Come on, Enderman spawn. Replacement ducky babies. I'm assuming when you say ducky babies, you actually do mean ducklings. Oh, there's a Balos over there. We don't want him. They're nasty. And still no sign of a tall, dark gentleman. I hate having ender pearls. Are such a horrible. Aw, little baby ducklings. I see him. He's looking at me. I don't think he's. I think I'm out of his detection range at the moment. I'd like him. Has he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Whew, don't like them. They're nasty. Yeah, the ender pearls as a crafting item are a pain because at this stage in the game, well, at an early stage in the game, they're terrifying to get and awkward to get because you have to run around and hope that an enderman spawns and then hope you can aggro him, and at this stage I'm not seeing any. It's going to be a pain in the backside. And of course if you're live streaming, this means that I'm now sat for the next 5 minutes or so waiting for an elusive enderman spawn, hoping I don't miss it and hoping he's not over there somewhere, which of course would be utterly perfect. Skeletron, creeper. Don't mind, you can pop out and have a look though. It's not like they can spawn right on top of you yet. But no sign of an enderman. So, and the other problem is, of course, is they'll always spawn at the point where you look at them and they're outside your aggro range. Yeah, that is pretty much where the I'll be right back moments come from. Come on. I mean, there is argument to say that going out and actually trying to pick a fight is better. I am in two minds. Because it's a guaranteed way of killing yourself. Hey, I see you, sir. Ha. Damn it. That's not going to work. Right, that's got to come off. Oh, hello. The problem is I'll miss an enderman spawn if I'm not careful. Yeah, if we had a option of a spawner, mind having said that, roguelike dungeons would be entertaining as well. I hear you. Spoda. This is, it's not going to happen, is it? I've got a feeling that we're going to wait for the entire... That might be the next option, to borrow a couple. But I'll do this night, and if it fails, then I'll borrow a couple. You know, like a cup of sugar from your neighbour. I mean, there can't be that much of this night left now. Oh, I hear you, sir. That creeper was up there. I'm just going to equip my shield just to be on the safe side. Just in case he decides to suicide. It's full moon as well, so that would have been ideal for slimes, because apparently they spawn more on a thing, but not endermans. Come on. Come on. What time is it? We've still got about a third of the night left. Aha! Come on, sir. Oh, that's right. Come on. Oh, bum. Yeah, I know you're there. Come on. Get dead. Die. One down. Be patient. Now I only need to borrow one. Thank God for the looting on this on the pink, the ruby sword. When Dorothy, yeah, come on. Zombie. Night is getting very close to ending, so if we don't see another one anytime soon. Good idea, well done. Well pointed out. You've watched my videos before. I know you're up there, mate. Everything except the one mob you want, and of course it's ironic because when you don't want them, they're there, and you have to just carefully not look at them because you know they're going to beat 9 bells of snot out of you. Sun's coming up, moon's going down. I think we're getting very close to finished. Down and left. Don't tell me I missed one. Alright, well, there it looks like we have that back. Very much looks like we've missed any opportunity we had, so we might as well go and see whether we can borrow that second one. While we're at it, we'll do a little leg it, just to make sure that we don't end up with any unfriendly critters dropping on our head. Hi, unfriendly critter. How are you, unfriendly critter? Dead? And you. Must be hard being a creep, you know. Nobody likes them. No friends. Buddy. Giving them bad press. Right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know where Pure Nature's portal is, so we can head over and borrow a pearl. We're going to have to, because none of those are endermans, are they? Nope. It's actually weird, you know, when you think about this, because the pack this is emulating never had shields. So that's weird. Not very weird, but weird enough. Right, let us go and see a man about a pearl. And we'll get through the portal. Now, I happen to know that if I head this way and then down here and then sprint across this bridge of precarious netherrack, there's a portal over here, and I'm going to assume this is Pure's because, strangely enough, I get a little message to tell me that it is. Oh man, you like to live dangerously. I'm guessing you moulded your nether portal rather than built it. Yep, lots of... Obviously too rich, you're leaving sapphires behind. Right, where are we going from here? Up here? Yeah, that looks hopeful. Follow the glowstone. Follow the glowstone road. Follow the glowstone road. Follow, 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 follow. Sorry, I know I have repeatedly... Oh man. Frost Rider boots, I'm guessing. Oh, that was a leap of faith. Yeah. Going with a tunnely theme. You've killed far too many Endermen. AE. Definitely spent far more on me on the server than me. Well, thank you. What else we got? What you got there? I want to go and have a look. What you got? Dead end. Dead end. Is it temporary? That's my word. Oh, dizzy stairs. Oh, right, okay. Hunting. Which dimension's that? I can't remember. Emeralds. How are you getting all these emeralds? Must be an exploit somewhere. Villagers. Cool. Villagers. Alright. Oh, have you done soul shards? I realise this is very strange because everybody's hearing. Actually, they're not seeing your side of the conversation because my picture's in the way. Ah, very nice. Right, let's go and get my my power situation up grunted a little bit. That no, not that way. This way. Oh. Man. Yeah, some powered rails and a cart would help. Oh, right, that explains. Yeah, I don't. Cool. And then I've got to go all the way back down there to... Well, thank you very much anyway. That is going to be... Oh, hello. Ah. Right. Let's head back and let's see what we can do with this situation. So down here, follow the glowstone. Yeah, could be. Right, let's head back and put these ender pearls to good use. Right, quickly. Oh, that's my. I can just see. I can see my little hut from here. Right, up there. Have you ever noticed that this is one of the things I kind of find strange is the level of ability of people to remember directions in video games and just remember where they need to go and which directions. It is uncanny that you can actually get people who you know, you go in there and I'm like, oh yeah, you turn left there and across the nether brick bridge and yada yada, Murgle. Okay, wooden items. Bye. I think it's dark oak, isn't it? And you are spruce. Again, I may shuffle some of these around at some point. Right, what am I doing? Finished cooking you. Let's do that. Put that away in there. I need ender tank. Ender tank, tanky tank. Ender chest, no, ender tank. So I need 2 cauldrons. Just get 14 of those. 2 cauldrons. I've got weird little glitch. A couple of bits of obsidian and some wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wool. All right, like that is it. I need to go and find some woolly jumpers. You can only sleep at night as well. Which luckily the sun's going down, so that's a bonus. Let's... Oh right, yeah. I was wondering why that was going down, and it's obviously because that is stuff and things. How's my body? Right. Sheeps. Shears. Which will make the sheep happy because it means I don't have to kill them. Which is, you know, a bonus as far as the sheep is concerned. Now all I need to do is find the damn sheep. And pigs will not hack it. Got to be sheepsters. I know there are sheep over. I need to actually lure them over, don't I? There are sheep over this way near my old hole. If I can just get past this oil. Right, let's have a look. Sheep that go moo. No, we need sheep. And they were up here, if I recall. So zombie died. That was a thing. Hello. Thank you. Really? Just the one? You're still stuck in the oil. So I wouldn't want you all anyway. That sheep over there, it is. Right. Let me try and get over there without getting in the oil slick myself, because this stuff's a pain. You can't swim in it, you can't do nothing. And over here, there's so much oil. This is really, I really should. I think once we've got the basic. Hello. Once we've got the basic power production done, I think I'm definitely going to have to start playing with oil refining and use with old Buildcraft power. I mean, you can't get more old school than doing a Buildcraft oil refinery and refinery and all of that stuff. That is proper old school. It is one of the things I often find. I will do that one day. I do find odd that we have this kind of retro, old school chic thing going on, which you see it all the time, and people talk about retro as if, you know, it was always better in the old. You know, old stuff was better, and it's a strange thing because a lot of the times it wasn't. I mean, I have colleagues who insist that vinyl is better than MP3s. Now, it probably is, but or CD or digital or analog is better than digital, and of course, you know, but better is a very subjective thing. It's you know, there are reasons why certain media became more popular. And again, without knowing the age of everybody on the stream, I know a few of you are closer to my generation than the other end of the scale. Now, but there's, how do you put it? I remember television when it had 3 channels and it was black and white. So to sit there and talk about retro, well, retro surely is purely a feature of, let me just get these done while I'm rattling, because otherwise I'll never get anywhere. 2 of those, 1 and 2. What shall we dye them? I could have done them obviously before then, but yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a bit the actual production value, just the level of production put into it. And you only have to look at the video game industry to kind of go, well, hang on. We have a whole load of people complaining about GameX, and Game X has been released too quick, or Game X has got bugs, or Game X has not got the features that we wanted. Whatever it may be, there's a whole bunch of reasons that people don't like a certain game. And when you actually look at the reasons why they don't like a certain game, it's because it's got bugs or whatever. And when you actually look at the reasons it's got bugs, it's because it was released too quickly. And the reason it was released too quickly is because the pressure on the publishers from the gamers is to get the game out because they want it. And it's a never-ending vicious cycle. You want it fast. There are always compromises to be made, and sometimes you have to sit there and go, which compromise are we happy with? Oh god, that's all right. No, I can get a little bit of red dye this way, can't I? I've got my shears on me. And yeah, that should do us. But these compromises come with, they're not free. All compromises have costs. So if you want your game faster, then you either need to pay more for it so they can spend more on getting it developed, or have less features. But if you don't want to have less features and you don't want to pay more for it, then you can't have it faster. But you still want it faster, and it's bizarre. It used to be, I remember that if you didn't go and see a film at the cinema, you were usually looking at a minimum of 5 years before you got the chance to see it again. And now it's out on DVD within months. Yeah. They either say it's not ready yet, or they say you can't have it because it's not ready yet. That will give me 6 orange. I like orange. Orange is dye can go in with the plants along with that. Somebody has got a hoofer set to a thing now. Mainly because I think, if I remember rightly, the way to make it private... No? I thought you made it private with a diamond. Maybe you don't. I'm sure you used to make it private with a diamond. Hang on, let me get you out there. And I will make sure that they just go out of the way. Diamond on the gold valve in the middle. That was the beastie. Of course, it's a very expensive way of making something private, but oh, and you need it on both. Okay, great. Boop. Hang on. All right. And it's got nothing in it, so that should be good. We can take you, head back to the nether, and put it down. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The lava's free. The energy that makes the lava is free, because we're using the lava to make the energy to pump the lava. I went over here, didn't I? Where did we go? Around about here. It doesn't matter. You can all have the same colours, and as long as you make them private, you're fine. The only downside is the cost of making it private is a bit pricey. I'm going to pop you there. Now you should be full. You should be emptying of juice. Interesting problem. I don't appear. Ah. That is interesting. Let me just pick that up a second. Now you... You're not picking up any more lava. Why? That's intriguing. Let's just try a little bit of jiggery pokery then. Oh, I'm doing it with the sword. Alright. And yeah, I know this is faster with a... I'm thinking about just going down a level. Oh, bum. Damn you. Huh. That's going to be awkward. Need some blocks. That should be enough. Oh god. I thought for a minute then I thought I'd just screwed up. Well, I have screwed up, haven't I? But, you know, more so than I thought I had. Oh, damn you, come on. Wrench, yes, good idea. Crescent hammer. Alright, going back to make a crescent hammer. See you, Pure. Alright, let's go and get a crescent hammer and get that rotated. Oh, God. Oh, look, they're so cute. And lethal. And let me go do that. Just so we're doing that right. Crescent hammer. Nice and cheap. I like that one. At least it's not bronze. 3 iron. 1, 2, 3. And a tin. In fact, let's see if I can't use that random piece of tin that I've got there. Can. Good. Right. Back we go. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world if I accidentally incinerate the damn thing, because it's only a bit of invar and, you know, it's not the most expensive machine. That's what we wanted. Okay. Then we grab that. You have got juice in you. Oh god, you've not pumped up any lava, have you? Okay. Always active. Alright, what's going on here? Always active. Show the working area. Oh, it's not got any. God damn it. Oh dear. How the hell do you fix this one? And I know I hear him. Ow. I hear him. How on earth do we fix this then? I suppose the obvious way is like this, perhaps. Why is that not getting juice? I don't understand. This is annoying. No, less. The correct word would be less performance damaging. I think I'm going to need to go and get myself some cobble and basically cover that completely under, take it out, put it back, and see what we get. Oh, hello. God, I hate it when they turn on me as if they're gonna. Yeah, it's good, worth a try. Saves me a journey. I don't think it is though. They normally retain their power. There. All right. Well, I kicked it off. And still need to replace this with something, but I am going to so fall in there if I'm not careful. So that's generating juice. That. You know, I really do not like this pump at all. I really, really do not like this pump. There is one option left, and that is what we... It's just so annoying that you are not pumping again. Did you just get... this is... somewhat painful. Can we can't alter, we can hide the working area, we can't alter it. See that again as, hang on. Right. Well, it's an option. Oh, he needs to bugger off and all. Annoying. Where is it? No, miles away, that's fine. Alright. I'm very tempted to... Okay, and... Gotcha. Right. What to do, what to do, what to do. See, I do know one pump that absolutely will work. And the only drawback to it, it's not a big drawback. We can work around that drawback, I think. Let's just go and try something. Don't like you, you're rubbish. And that can go out the way for the time being. Along with those and that. Let's go back to pump. See, there is another pump, which is the IC2 pump. Uses basic machine casing. I know I've got that. Some empty cells. They are just tin. And we're going to need quite a few of these for this anyway, I think. I think that's right. Hang on. Oh, tin and a glass pane. One of those will do me for now. We're going to need some mining pipe, which is a tree tap and we're going to need a couple of tree taps at the very minimum. That is going to take sort of 6 refined iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me put the tin back for now. And oh, incidentally, you cook the nether ore, coal, and then you macerate that. So that. What else? I need another refined iron. So might as well get that done while we're at it. That's tin. God knows. Don't ask. I don't know. So we're gonna have 1, 2, and 1. That gives me those. How much copper wire have I got? Not enough. Get a couple of them. 3 of them. those and that. A couple of redstone. And I think that should be everything. I'm missing those. Tech Reborn. Oh, tree tap. So, Buildcraft pump is going to need some juice, and we should have in one of these. How much have you got? You got 20. That's a start. I see 2. Now the item I want here is no geothermal generator. I think I've got. No, I made an electric furnace, didn't I? Okay. Again, need a. Do I need that? I don't need that, do I? I need a generator, which is iron furnace. I'm part tempted to take this out, you know. I don't really think I need it. Can I use you on here? No. Too many wrenches. Oh, God. Yep. I can't believe it completely broke as well. That's that is surprising. Let me just sleep. Okay. Generator. And yet I remembered for this, which is the, I'm not sure which is SATA. Okay, we'll make the generator first. I'm just going to put that down here. So the geothermal generator requires some glass and a couple of refined iron. Couple of refined iron and some glass. I've forgotten how many. Four glass. Yes, I think you're probably right. And I picked up tin again. I think it's because tin looks like refined iron. It throws me out. And a couple of those. Geothermal generator, bang, done. Now, geothermal generator, I'm going to pop it down briefly. Uses lava capsules. You can't pipe. Yep. It's definitely on the. In fact, you know what? Let us have a look at the electric wrench. Wrench, circuit, battery. Let's get it done. I don't know why I went to grab that because I've already got that. Battery is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One of them. Battery, wrench. Wrench is was bronze, isn't it? Pain in the bum thing to make. Recipe for bronze was bronze dust. Bronze dust is 3 copper and tin. 1, 2, 3, and some tin. That will make me hang on, put that through. Oh man, let's go there. What was I making? A battery and a circuit. Circuit's going to require 3 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Two redstone. Oh dear. Can't believe I wrenched that, broke that machine. Why am I constantly doing that? I know they're very similar, but I'll blame the vodka. Okay, and a tin. That's why I've got a tin in me. Yeah. Well, that and the body. Oh dear. See, I think I'm going to need one. I'll use 4 of those plus the 2. I think will be enough to make the wrench. Yes. And then we'll have another electronic gizmo as well, which is nice. Electric wrench, and in you go. Right. Electric wrench done. Geothermal done. Need to go back to the pump, don't I? And maybe remake it. Can't believe I did that. Another mod tap and an electric circuit. Don't think it's too bad. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. A couple of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And take that, that, and that. That and that. That circuit. Need another tree tap. Damn you. Can I mix and match, I wonder? Hopefully I can. Yep. And 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we've got a pump, we've got a geothermal power, and we've got a bat box to take the juice. We're going to need some wire. I don't know how much we'll need. I'd better take some more just to be on the safe side. Whew. Copper. And we'll take you, and that's the thing. Now the only problem is I made ender tanks, and I really don't need ender tanks. For this way round. The nice thing is, well, actually I'm going to leave you there. The nice thing is, if I'm going to give this another try as well, because I'm feeling generous. There has to be a way to get this to work. the pump pumps straight into the canning machine. Press and hammer. Could be. No. Rotates, but doesn't pick. Right. Cobble. Take a reasonable stack of that with us. Now, I'm wondering how we make this thing play ball. In fact, let me just have a look at the industrial foregoing pump. I play place a block with stone always well. However, I want the infinite water source, so but yeah, I don't want it. I want it to do. Oh dear, I don't know. Right. I need to end of chests as well then. End of chest is chest, okay. That's not what I wanted. That's because you don't do it like that. You do it like that to get 4. And that means I haven't got enough. Rats. Yeah, well, mod packs are a little bit weird. I really want this pump to work. Range add-on. I wonder. Let's have a look at the range add-ons. It's an iron, tin, bronze, copper, gold is range 7, quartz is 8. I don't really want to go to diamond. Platinum we can't do. Emerald is 11. I can do it with emeralds. We can go for an emerald range add-on. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4 I think it was. Nope, 2. I have emeralds. Emeralds are not a problem. I mean, I think they're less of a problem for Pure than they are for me, but they're not a problem anyway. I've got them because I found quite a few emeralds in the Nether. So no, that's not. It's that, isn't it? Right. So if I'm right about this, that range add-on should stop it breaking, blocking the lava source block up from underneath it. And I'm going to, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to leave all of these things that I've made that I don't need behind. Well, the thermal, geothermal I will need. The pump, not so much. Go. The tome thing. Oh, the Akashentic tome. Alright, where are you? I hear you. Right. First things first. that lot comes out, and we replace you with stone. Good old-fashioned stone. And then I'm going to take this further out. Just because we can. That does sound like two of them. Just can't see them. So I'm giving it a 7 range add-on, so that would have been embarrassing if we'd have got vein miner or some kind of ore miner installed and I accidentally vein mined the entire thing out from under us. That would have been very embarrassing. I'm going to take it out to there. And again we'll just cover ourselves up to avoid angry babbies. Brought plenty this time, that's the key. Probably should have done. But, you know. The nice thing with gas is their projectiles travel relatively slowly. Or at least that's I think that is a nice thing about with gas anyway. So you can usually get out of the way when you hear that squawk and the you know, launch. I think that should give us a working area. And then just do that. Now, the nice thing now, I think, is if we place this pump down. If I were to go always active for starters and show working area, but then add that, you should see that the working area is quite large. That's the theory anyway. So if we take you and place you there, have we got a ghost again? Let me have a... So that's pumping and it is working. Oh, hang on, let me just turn off this flickering working area thing as well. So we should be able to hopefully see with a bit of luck that it's definitely going to be working and replacing those cobblestone blocks, and yeah, it's doing fine. I didn't bring the bloody... I didn't bring the fluid ducts. Damn it. Oh well, could have been worse. It could have not worked. That would have been far worse. And we'll just get in here and go and grab it. Okay, so let's go and try this again, shall we? Got to admit though, it's a beautiful structure. Oh dear. Right, and avoid stepping on that. That's always a good thing to do as well. So let us take the duct around like that and pop you in there and set you to on, and that should start draining, and that is full, and that will continue working. And then we should be good to go there with that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll work with that. We'll go in and we shall. Well, I've got enough, so I'm going to just do those, and I'll have those chunk loaded, just so this is always on and working, and this should pretty much be self-sustaining, providing this doesn't stop there. That's the theory. And my thought with the oh, excuse me, sir. My thoughts with the geothermal is that we then have the, well, in theory the geothermal won't accept non-canned lava, so we will need a canning machine potentially. Let me just put some of this away. You can go away. Where's my purple bag? There. Let's put those away for now. That should be empty, I think. It is, yeah. And we'll just charge these up while we can. Right, so first things first, if I take my geothermal, and I'm going to place it down in the world and pick up the, how are you? You're nearly full. There you go. Pick this up. Now in theory, this shouldn't work. So let us, but it does. Well, I'll take it. So we've got an MFSU there, and I've got a, hang on, damn you, it's only a crafting table. We've got power going into there, so it's going to mean I've got that right next to it though, doesn't it? Let me just take you off, and let's not make the same mistake. There. So let me, if I put you down now, you're empty. That's fine. If I pop you down and then pop you this next to you. Yep, hang on, stop. So what we can do, I think, I pop that down there, take that out of the mix, put that in the mix. We'll need another crafting table next to this, but that's fine. Take this. Yeah, MFE, sorry. Wishful thinking on my part. So that's considerably more powerful generator, which means that, you know, if we drain this down, it will generate up faster. It's still not ideal, But it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, Lapotron crystals. God, don't scare me. I scare easily. We'll take that out and we'll pop you there now. That works. Alright, well that's that underway. I need to think about the next floor. And I need more of this damn stuff. Quarried rock. I think. I'm fairly certain I do. Yeah. So we need to head out and find some of that. We are fully charged. Oh, wow, that wrench got drained quickly, didn't it? Oh, of course. Yeah, put that in there. Yeah, MFSU is definitely wishful thinking. Plus, I would have needed a another transformer to take it down from HV to LV. So yeah, definitely haven't got one of those. Right, I need to find some quarried stone. Because the last time I found it, it was a bit further away than I was anticipating. So let's go. Hi. Oh, hello. Dogs passing through. Dogs will be dogs. Well, wolves actually, technically, but there you go. Or, I suspect we wouldn't be quite so. We do. It's interesting in Minecraft that we call them wolves, and yet we do think of them as dogs. Because if they really were wolves, then we wouldn't be sat there taming them with bones and taking them home to meet the kids. You know, there's got to be. Let's have a look. Can we see? That's a possible. Kind of got a look of white about it, and then over there maybe that might be. Let's head down there and then over that way. Ow, that was a strange visual glitch as well. Okay, so there's a possibility that we got one over here, and if not, no, you're just some kind of weird beach thing. Okay, so I think it'll have to be that one over there. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Right. If I can get enough to cook up, because now we've got the power. I won't say sorted, but it's in hand. Thought I saw something I didn't want to see then for a second. There we go. Yep, that's quarried stone. Lovely. We'll have it. Oh, hang on. Helps if you hit them with the sword for killing cowsers. I'm just conscious that food's going to be an issue before long. Well, not a big issue, but an issue nonetheless. Right, so yeah, grab a whole load of this. Yeah. And what was the what did they add last? Oh, I'm trying to think now. There was the thing with the thing where they said, oh, they didn't want people doing such and such a thing to animal because they, thinking it was normal to do this particular thing. I was trying to think. Have you not heard of oak apples? I wouldn't recommend eating them, but you know, they do exist. But then again, so do crab apples, and they taste nothing like crab. How are we doing there? Couple of stacks. Right, let me bring that down. A lot easier to figure out how much you've got. Yeah, they had the worry about the line about worrying about people being cruel to certain animals. I mean, with what parrots, they was feeding them the right thing, because they were going to feed them like chocolate chip cookies. Oh God, hang on, don't want that. Chocolate chip cookies or something, and everybody pointed out that how that was a really bad idea because it was harmful, and it's like, and yet zombies trample turtle eggs. Dolphins, that was it. They didn't want people riding dolphins because they didn't want to encourage people to think that it was normal to ride a dolphin. And it's like, yeah, most people don't think it's normal to go and jump on the back of a wild dolphin and ride it. That's the norm. But yeah, so they had zombies trampling turtle eggs, so that was okay. But you couldn't feed parrots one thing or another. Crab apple. Yeah, they're not really good for much of oat in my experience. But they are a thing, though. Apparently, you can make coffee out of acorns as well. Well, I use the word coffee loosely. And obviously not coffee as in the stuff we all like. That would be silly. And I probably wouldn't advise going around eating anything made out of acorns either, because I think acorns can be quite toxic. Three and a bit plus what we got is probably enough for now. Where's my boat? Boat, thank you. Head back the quick way. Ow, got itch. Itch. Yeah, so if we get the second story on, that'll give us somewhere to work into, I think. I can imagine. I would not even contemplate drinking it. It's like chicory. People say, "Oh, you know, use chicory. Chicory is a perfectly good coffee substitute." It's not. It's not. It was never a good coffee substitute. It's vile stuff. Okay, food chest. See, my food chest is a little bit sparse. My mob drops can go in there. We'll cook you, get you going. No, there. I will definitely need to get more things. Yeah, people think about people think about World War II being a terrible thing, but they don't think about the coffee. Good God, it must have been horrendous. It's interesting. My grandfather used to tell me stories of when he never fought in the war. He was just a bit too young, and he fought in the Home Guard. Not quite as the same as Dad's army made out to be, but enough. He used to tell me about hand grenading an old wreck of a car down one of the sand quarries in the area and stuff like that. It's quite amazing when you actually look at what other people have actually been through in their lives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will be the height of it, and it will actually have a roof which intersects neatly with the top here, which will be nice. Okay, so that gives us something to work on. Hup, hup. Yeah, that works, I think. Yeah, 3. Could have sworn I just heard something then. I honestly don't recall. I do remember he used to telling me about the solid slugs they had for anti invade, for the shotguns, as because obviously he was a farmer. Granddad was grew up on a farm, was a farmer. To be honest, I was also grew up on a farm, but I never went into the farming side of things. It's hard bloody life, farming. To be fair, it's certainly not something that you take lightly. There's an awful lot of getting up early, and who wants to get up early? Right, I want to take us up. Yeah, I think we're going to come out through here. Now we probably got. Have we got an issue? No, we haven't actually. Amazing. We'll just dab a torch there for the time being. How am I going to do this? That I can believe. The one thing I do know is they planned everything out meticulously. Every possible eventuality was kind of gone through. Right, so we're going to come in 1 and then go up. And I want to go up 1, 2, say here. Is that going to work? 1, 2. Step, step, landing. Step, step. Step, step. That's going to take you back onto. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to step, 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 I think. And again, just keep on going with that. There was a huge bunker complex for sale a while ago, and it was massive. You could drive around it. An old Cold War bunker, obviously not World War II in this instance, but yeah, it was surprising. Right, I'm thinking. Thinky think. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2. No, I need to go 1, 2, don't I? It's going to have to be 1, 2, and then up onto a landing, and then 1, 2 will take you up to there, which should be onto the. See, I think that's right. Let's just give that a try. There you go, 1, 2. And that will take you up onto that floor. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there was, oh god, what were they called? Oh, they had a name. Hang on. There was the air raid shelter. What were they called? They were Lewis shelters. Was it Lewis shelter? What were they called? man. There was a definite name for them. Anderson. I should have known that because that was straight out of the Matrix, isn't it, Mr. Anderson? All right. Anyway, let me. Definitely not suffering with the power. Anyway, I'm just going to top you off. Not leave it on though. That's the important one. Anderson shelters. Can't believe I could have forgotten that one. Well, I can. What do we want to do for stairs then? Floor. Oh, it's going to look weird like that. Can we go one more? Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe one more across and then we can have a wall in the middle, can't we? Thank you. Get that off. That should be full. Oh, it's nearly full. Near enough. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Then you just carry on this particular line going up here. And obviously on these walls as well. And then just what to do with the floor. Suppose we could carry on with this. And then if we we have got chisels and bits, haven't we, in this? Yeah, of course we have. We've seen the thingy, the road. So chisels and bits. Yeah, let's do that. Just the one, please. So if we then pop you down like that and come over here, and I'll just take one of those just to get me started, and we use you with loads of wool, which I haven't got. Why? Right. Here, sheeps. Come on, sheepy. Sheepies. There's loads of sheep. We'll not struggle for sheep. We just need to go and shear them. So I need 8, and I've got 3, so I need 5 more. Sheeps, come on. God, that is just to make a bits bag. Mind you, I'm going to complain. I love my chisels and bits. This, I've in all the years of doing anything, I have never ever encountered a plan which you would consider perfect. When I worked in the building industry, even in the building industry, they would sit there. You got your architect's drawings, but they were constantly being revised. You know, there was no such thing as a perfect plan. There was the old statement, wasn't there, of saying that, you know, no plan survives the first 5 minutes of contact with the enemy or something. It's not 5, it's whatever the time, but it's basically saying, you know, the moment you meet the enemy, your plans are stuffed. and they ain't wrong. Unsurprisingly, that's how thing. So my kind of building, yeah, I have in my head some ideas, but then I have to adjust the ideas to work with whatever restrictions are in place. You see, the fact that that sheep has denied me. Come on, we want one of you woolly little buggers to eat. I mean, I can get him, but I don't know whether we can use his black wool in the same build as the white wool. One of these woolly jumpers will eat in a moment. That's a given. But yeah, so there's nothing wrong with changing your plan. The only problems is when you really start to do a mega build or a really large build, and it can be quite. Trying to get things right the first time will save you a lot of heartache in the future. But for the most part, you know, just tweak and twist them until you've things. Now, what is one of you sheep gonna eat? Huh? Oh, there he has. That one. That one's had a little nibble. Come on, sheepy. Time to get undressed again. There you go. Right. The only downside now is it's night time is falling and I'm away from the base. Hi. And I mean, I could always throw the bed down, and I can, and I will, I think, because I'm the only person online anyway, so we'll just sleep the night off. See, I have a slight variation. I have a T-shirt on that says, "Of course, I don't look busy. I did it right the first time." Anybody who knows me knows that is an absolute lie, because I didn't do it right the first time. I seldom do it right the first time, but you know, it's still a good T-shirt. Of course, it's not my favourite T-shirt that I own is, and I used to wear this to work, but I've been asked to not wear my sarcastic T-shirts to work more recently, for a variety of reasons. But I used to wear the T-shirt that said I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong, which was ideal for the academic environment I work in. So yeah, that was. But I think I've still got that one up in my wardrobe somewhere. I've also got the original founder member of the Grumpy Old Gits Club, which my lovely wife bought me. So there you go. Problem is, I put a little bit of weight on since I got most of these T-shirts, so you know, I don't get to wear them as much. It's downside. Right, let's go in and let's get. First things first. Can I mix and match? I can. That's handy then. I will do that. I should probably have done the other thing round there. Right, so this is going to be a snip, 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 snip. That will do us. Do me about half a stack, I think. And I realised I could have it would have been a lot quicker to shift click them in, but that's fine. Well, right. I mean, when you think about it, right in its own concept is largely it's a strange concept. The idea of being right. Now, with the exception of some very solid, you know, mathematical concepts where, and even then, there's elements of doubt when people sit there and can say, well, I could prove to you that what 2 + 2 is not 4. You know, you have to sit there and wonder how much of what we think we know is actually what we know. But here we go. So we bring this round, and I realise I'm going to have to bring that round there, and then yeah, that works. And obviously we can continue bringing this up all the way. I'll just do a little bit of this until I know exactly how I'm going to do the roof. And that kind of gives us a feel for what's going on there. Yeah, that works. Grab some more of you. Grab some more of that. Do some more of that into that. That's all good. And then around here all the way. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Now I'm going to work on the basis. In fact, I'm probably going to grab that one back out. And that's going to have to stay that. It's going to be a pain, but is it going to have to stay that? I don't know, actually. We might there might be a way we can work around this. You're a framed stair, and you are a quarried. Yes, I think I can definitely work my way around this one. First things first. Do that. You are a quarried block, so I'm going to change you out to a plane. We're going to do that and that, and I'm going to take you. That isn't. We'll pop one of those in there, and then we'll grab you and go like that. That should. Oh no, that won't work. Damn it! Damn. All right. Well, please you enjoyed, and we'll catch you later. Enjoy your supper. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for supper yet. I do know that I'm going to be very annoyed by the fact that I can't do that, though. Can I go over one? That's fine. We could do that. Yes, that is the plan then. So we do those go in here. That goes in there. That becomes a double thick wall. Again, doesn't really matter. I do want that on though, temporarily, so we could keep it lit. Yeah, the only thing is I've done the others like that, so for completion I'm kind of inclined to go that way, and then we can, yeah, we'll just get rid of that, I suppose, and those, because I don't really want them. Need some more of that. So that will work, I think. Yeah, I could have changed the other ones to slabs, but I think this works for me as a solution. It's not necessarily the best solution, but it's the one I've got. So there we go, and then we can continue on up. Like a so, until we get to here, which will be the same. Okay, that gives us a way up anyway. Yeah. And then we're just coming along back here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these bits yet, and I will probably just throw that on the ground. I will probably block that while we kind of work out what we are going to do with it. Just cause. Yep. There was nothing wrong with either idea. Let's say I'm just. Oh, hello. Right, so that must be the corner there. Like a so. Just take those out temporarily. World of temporary. That's my world, I'm afraid. But that kind of brings us up. What time are we at? And that kind of gives me, I think, something to do on the next episode, is to get this floor in. I mean, obviously that's going to be walled in and stuff like that. But yeah. Well, apart from, you know, breaking everything repeatedly and the pump not working repeatedly, that didn't go too badly. Oh dear. I'll cook another bunch of those. But I think on that note, we're going to call it a stream, and thank you very much for everybody for dropping in and watching the derpage. And yeah, I'll be streaming next Sunday. But until then, thanks for watching, fellas. Bye for now.